In Martin versus City of Indianapolis, the Seventh Circuit pondered how to assess the stature of a work of art under the then new Visual Artists' Rights Act of 1990, or VARA. Jan Martin was a sculptor who worked in metal. He had several art degrees from universities, his works had been displayed at museums and galleries, and he'd won an art show. The Indianapolis Metropolitan Development Commission granted Martin permission to build a large sculpture on land owned by a metal contracting firm for which Martin worked as a consultant. This required a zoning variance. The project agreement stated that if the Department of Metropolitan Development later decided the sculpture was no longer compatible with the existing land use, Martin would receive 90 days written notice to give him time to move it. Martin designed the sculpture, named Symphony No. 1, so it could be disassembled and moved if need be. This sculpture received favorable reviews in local press. Several years later, the city notified Martin that it planned to purchase and develop the land where the sculpture sat. Martin offered several times to donate the sculpture to the city if the city would pay for its removal. At the closing, he repeated this offer and promised to help move the statue. Without notifying Martin, the city had the sculpture demolished. Martin sued the city of Indianapolis in federal court, seeking damages for willful destruction of his piece. The court concluded that Symphony No. 1 was a work of recognized stature under VARA. It awarded Martin summary judgment. However, it only granted him the maximum damages allowed for non-willful violations of the statute. Both parties appealed to the Seventh Circuit. The city argued that Martin hadn't proven his work was of recognized stature. Martin sought enhanced damages for willful destruction of his work.